So, did you hear about AlphaTauri's performance in the preseason test? They totally killed it. On the second day, they cranked out the most laps, and even their rookie, Nick DeVries, was up there at the top of the leaderboard. It's safe to say that they had a pretty positive preseason and are looking like a real contender for the upcoming Bahrain race. But get this, there's been some buzz going around that Red Bull might actually sell Alpha Tauri. You know, the team that used to be Minardi and has helped develop some of Red Bull's championship-winning drivers, or move their HQ from Italy to the UK. Crazy, right? But wait, there's more. Franz Tost, the team principal, finally spoke up about these rumors. So, what did he have to say? You'll have to stick around to find out. Last week, during the preseason testing in Bahrain, there was a major bombshell dropped by the German publication Automotor und Sport. Apparently, the new Red Bull management structure, which got a makeover after the death of company founder Dietrich Mateschitz last year, is thinking about selling AlphaTauri. Why, you ask? Well, supposedly they're not feeling the team's new identity, since it got rebranded from Toro Rosso in 2022, and it hasn't really done much to help boost the fashion brand's following. Can you believe it? It's like they're not even giving AlphaTauri a chance to show what they can do. What's going to happen next? Who knows, but this is definitely one to keep an eye on. Franz Tost, the team principal, wasn't about to let those rumors go unchecked, so he went straight to the top and asked Oliver Mintzlaff, the managing director of Red Bull GmbH, for some clarification. And guess what? Apparently, the immediate future of the team is safe and sound. That's right, AlphaTauri even released a statement on Wednesday, quoting Tost himself. I had some very good meetings with Oliver Mintzlaff, who confirmed that the shareholders will not sell Scuderia AlphaTauri, and that Red Bull will continue supporting the team in the future. All these rumors have no foundation, and the team has to remain focused for the start of the season to perform better than last year. There's still some uncertainty about how the team will be organized moving forward. Word on the street is that they may be looking to expand their current factory in Faenza, but wait, there's more. Rumor has it that they could potentially relocate the whole shebang to their aerodynamic facility in Oxfordshire. But here's the kicker. That area is already packed to the brim with other businesses, so AlphaTauri might have to buy out some of the locals or find a new spot further down the road. Talk about a logistical nightmare. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko recently spoke to Sky Germany and spilled the tea on AlphaTauri's recent struggles. Although he didn't comment directly on the team's potential sale or relocation, he made it crystal clear that Red Bull is not satisfied with their lackluster performance in F1 last year. And he didn't hold back the shade either. Marko basically said that having one of their teams performing so poorly is unacceptable. This is what he said. Such a decision is entirely up to the shareholders. These are rumors that we do not comment on in detail. If you have a team that wins the world championship and the other one is only around 9th place, the synergies don't seem to work properly. The overall result is not satisfactory. As proper business people, our shareholders will make the right decision. The uncertainty surrounding their future in F1 could have major consequences for Michael Andretti's bid to enter the sport. Rumor has it that Andretti was considering buying an existing team, but with the joining fee set to triple for any new team, we're talking a whopping $600 million, people. That plan might be dead in the water. If AlphaTauri does end up on the chopping block, that's one less team for Andretti to choose from. This is starting to feel like a high-stakes game of musical chairs, and we're not sure who's going to be left standing when the music stops. Michael Andretti is not giving up on his dreams to join the F1 circus. Despite the hefty price tag, he's officially filed an expression of interest with the FIA to join the Elite Racing Series. According to a spokesperson for Cadillac, Andretti's team is feeling pretty confident about their chances of making it happen. They even went as far as to say that their combined racing expertise will make them a truly American team that will get fans excited about F1 all over the world. It's great to see that Andretti and his team aren't backing down from a challenge, but with the future of AlphaTauri still up in the air, it's hard to say what the F1 grid will look like when all the dust settles. One thing is for sure though, this season is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable yet. Michael Andretti and his associates face an uphill battle to break into the exclusive world of Formula One. Despite the FIA opening up a path for new teams to enter the sport, the existing teams are putting up strong resistance. Autosport.com reported on Sunday that these teams are proposing to raise the entry fee from $200 million to a whopping $600 million. Why the opposition? It all comes down to the prize money. With an additional team, the existing pot will have to be shared amongst 11 or possibly 12 teams. Naturally, the current 10 teams are not too keen to see their share dwindled. On the other hand, The FIA is in favor of expanding the number of teams in F1. Amidst all this, Andretti Cadillac has emerged as the most eager team looking to make its work on the F1 scene. They've already filed an expression of interest with the FIA and are hoping to join the grid soon. A spokesperson for the team expressed their confidence in creating a truly American team that would boost global interest in F1 racing. Only time will reveal what the future holds for AlphaTauri, but regardless of the outcome, they had a cracking start to the 2023 Formula One season with a positive preseason testing. On the second day of testing, Yuki Tsunoda and rookie teammate Nick de Vries worked their butts off, completing a massive 159 laps, the most by any team that day. Although preseason laps are not always a reliable indicator of future performance, Nick de Vries impressed with a lap time of 1 minute 32.222 seconds, placing him in 4th place when the day was done. Friday's second day of preseason testing at Bahrain International Circuit brought with it a lot of excitement and anticipation, as drivers Yuki Tsunoda and Nick de Vries of AlphaTauri managed to put in a heavy workload by completing 159 laps combined, the most from any team during the session. Although Tsunoda's best lap placed him at the bottom of the leaderboard, he remained positive, stating that his feedback to the team was constantly improving. Rookie teammate de Vries, on the other hand, showed great promise by placing 4th with a lap time of 1 minute 32.222 seconds, leaving everyone excited for the upcoming season. Despite the session briefly suspended due to a red flag, AlphaTauri's chief racing engineer, Jonathan Edels, called the day productive, with the team testing out quite a few things and gathering valuable data for the race. The team is hoping for even more performance on the final day of testing and to put everything together for the upcoming race. The AT04 car proved to be highly reliable, allowing drivers Yuki Tsunoda and Nick de Vries to complete a combined 244 laps without any major issues. Tsunoda focused on a race simulation in the morning, completing a 2-stop strategy and testing out the new Pirelli C1 compound to gather crucial data ahead of the upcoming race. He finished the session with some setup work, aiming to improve the car's balance in the hot conditions. In the afternoon, it was de Vries' turn to take the wheel and focus on aero work. The team tried out some larger setup items, which they wouldn't typically have time to test during the time-limited free practice sessions. De Vries then made excellent progress with a series of new tire runs toward the end of the day, continuously finding lap time and improving on each set. Although the team had a highly productive day, they still have work to do. Jonathan Edels, AlphaTauri's chief racing engineer, emphasized the importance of data analysis overnight to identify areas for improvement and to find even more performance for the final day of testing. With the promising results from their preseason testing, AlphaTauri is well positioned to have a successful season ahead. So, what are your thoughts on AlphaTauri? Do you reckon they'll be sold and Andretti will make their way into F1? Or do you think they'll thrive on their own with their great driver potential? We'd love to hear your opinion, so feel free to share with us in the comments section below.